It's a good competition, healthy competition. We're all battling. We're all trying to be the best we can each and every day, and we all help each other. No one's trying to hold any information. We're all trying to help each other get better, and because the better we all are, the better our whole team and defense is.
For you, how much more comfortable are you now that you're kind of farther along in your career?
I feel real comfortable. I think I showed it a little bit in spring ball. I feel like I've matured a little bit. I've been a lot more patient and just letting the game come to me. Not trying to force any big plays, but just doing my job and knowing a play will happen.
Was that a problem for you early? Did you try to do too much earlier in your career?
I think so. I think I was too focused on trying to press and make a play, or I have to get an interception, I have to do this, rather than just doing my job and knowing, like, be patient, and at the end of the day, if you just do your job, everything's going to go the right way.
When did the light go on? When did you figure out how you needed to change the approach?
Somewhere mid-season last year. It's somewhere, I won't necessarily click. Like, I always thought, or I always like told myself, like, not to try and press and like force the play. But as humans, as natural athletes, we always want to go out and do something extraordinary. But I just had to. I met with Coach Parker, met with any other DB coaches that were helping me, and they're like you're not doing bad. It's just focusing more on your technique and slow the game down, and that's what I really focused on.
Cool. Thank you.
How comfortable are you kind of stepping up and being the leader, and how do you kind of describe your leadership style? Is it more vocals, lead by example, a combination?
A little bit of both. I tend to try to be lead by example, but then sometimes when maybe some guys are not doing what they're supposed to or doing their job, I might get a little vocal and yell at them or get on their head a little bit. But it's all out of love, and it's all out of just trying to make each player great, and we all want to be a great team, great defense, and great players, and that just holding each other accountable.
Deshaun said that you were the biggest smack talker in the DB room when it comes to line up against wide receivers. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I'm very a competitive person. I don't like to lose at anything, whether it's ping pong, football, conditioning reps. Like, I hate to lose, and sometimes I may not express it, but in my head, I'm always competing to win.
Is there a position group that talks more crap back and forth in the wide receivers and DBs? Because it seems like across the landscape of football, that's kind of where it is.
Nah, it's really just the wide receiver and the DBs. I mean, we go out and at practice, even in our morning workouts, we're going at it with each other in our sprint reps, in our weightlifting, telling each other that y'all not lifting enough. So just keeping each other and pushing each other to be great.
I guess with all the turnover in the DB room, a couple guys transfer out. I guess where's your kind of confidence? I mean, how do you kind of continue growing your confidence and knowing that you do have the potential to be the guy on the defensive back, and how do you kind of avoid putting too much pressure on yourself and just letting it come to you?
Yeah, I don't think it's really too much pressure. At the end of the day, I think it's just playing football. And I've been playing football since I was about 4 years old. So this is what I love to do. And I always ask for this, so I can't really complain when I ask to eat. So, but as far as the DB room, man, I'm confident in our DB room. I'm confident in our guys. We express to each other every day, this is all we got, this is all we need. And we always say it's the Doughboys versus the world, and that's how we're going about it.
Phil